What's up, spectators? Welcome back to the episode of Danganronpa 2. Last time we were investigating the death of Mahiru, and we're now in a room to find some more clues. These photos, Mahiru must have taken them. She probably developed them at the supermarket. Even in this situation, there's a lot of photos of smiling people. Is that because of her personality? That's it? There's an envelope on top of the bed.
Hey.
Could it be? This might be it. The ending prize Monokuma gave to the person who beat that game. What's inside the envelope? Let's find out. I turned over the envelope and what came falling out was a few photos. This photo. This is a photo of Mikan, Ibuki, and Hiyoko in what appears to be some sort of entrance hall. It's just like that game.
Yep.
There was a similar scenario during the first day in Twilight's True Edition. Girl B was in a bad mood because Girl A was late, and Girl D tried to cheer her up by taking her picture. Is this the photo she took? Look at this photo, too. A broken vase. Is that the same photo Girl D showed Girl E on the third day? As I recall, a broken vase was in the classroom next to the music room.
But still.
But this photo is more shocking. As Chiaki showed the photo to me, I was stunned into silence. This is an actual photo of a dead body. Since there's a piano behind the body, it looks like it's in the music room, if that's the case. Could this be the photo of the first victim? You mean, it's the victim of the murder that occurred on the first day?
Oh.
Yeah, the one they blamed on a pervert. And one more. This is the last photo. This is probably the photo of Girl E after she got killed on the fourth day. I mean, it nearly matches her body in the game.
See?
There's no mistake. This is a photo of Girl E. Now, where did I write all this down? I know it's somewhere. Where did I put that paper? Is this it? What is this? Ah, what a mess. Ah, here we go. My old notes. With that, we finished looking at all the photos. So, based on all these photos,
Yep.
it seems pretty clear this is the ending prize. This is the ending prize for beating Twilight, and what's depicted in these photos proves that Twilight Syndrome murder case is based on an actual murder. Does that mean that stuff about our memories being stolen? What's this? Is there something else?
See?
There's a note inside the envelope. Try playing Twilight Syndrome. Wait, once you do, you should remember what you all did to my sister. We'll talk then, okay. This note.
Wait.
Maybe the first person to beat the game and receive the ending prize wasn't Mahiru. Someone else sent this to Mahiru, and that person is the one who actually received the ending prize. Mahiru wasn't just lured there by Nagito, she also received this envelope.
Yep.
And that's why she played the game. Then, the person who played this game first. This envelope looks very familiar. And the word sister written in this note. Based on these clues, I can't think of anyone other than him.
Hey.
I'm glad we came here to investigate, because we did that, we discovered a very important clue. I agree. But there's still one thing left. We have to find out who actually killed Mahiru, but there's not much time left. I need to hurry. Okay. Just like my cottage, it has an open design that evokes a feeling of tropical relaxation. There's not much that catches my eye. Oh, no, I want to look at the camera. Which I can't do. Okay. Hajime and Chiaki, what a coincidence! If something happens twice, third time's the charm, so they say. What coincidence? Are you a stalker or something?
Now.
Don't say that. I was just thinking about filling you in on the results of my investigation. Did you find something?
Bow to me.
I'll let you know if you drop to your knees and lick my shoes. Just kidding, I was joking. It didn't sound like a joke to me.
Actually,
It's about the footprints. The killer left their footprints in front of the beach house, right? Did you find out whose footprints those are? If you want to know, I highly recommend you come to the beach house with me. With you? Of course you'll come with me, right? I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, but if I can get a clue. What are you gonna do, Chiaki? I'm gonna try to talk to Fuyuhiko and see if he can tell me anything. So I'll leave this to you.
yep.
That's definitely a good idea. If someone like me tried to talk to him, it'd be impossible, but it might be different with the girl. Just be careful that he doesn't get rough with you.
Yep.
I guess this is where we part. I'll see you later, Hajime.
What?
Did you actually want her to stay? What do you mean?
Bye now.
Let's go. I'll go on ahead to the beach house and wait there. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ba-da-ba-da-boo. Why am I walking so slow? Oh, maybe this is how fast we always walk. Ba-da-ba-da-boo. Let's check on our little pet. No doubt it's pooped. No poop? All right, then. Beach house, fastest way is to go to the right way, and then the left way. So right way past the ranch. I always have to do this routine before I figure out how to get somewhere. Ba-do. Ba-da-ba-da-boo. Ba-do. Ba-da-ba-da-boo. Central Island, then make, this is, yes! If you want to get to the second island, we have to go this way. How are there still so many islands left in this, man? Oh, this I don't remember. Oh, no, this is right. No, wait! Oh, no, this is right. If I click Diner Front, I can go to the tunnel. That's right. Gundam! What up, yo?
So you have
I was right.
What happened?
I already assumed you would come here.
Fine.
There's nothing you can hide from me, the Supreme Overlord who wields the four Dark Divas of Destruction. Thus, I know everything. For instance, I happen to know you fiends were preoccupied with your infantile beach play.
Nature.
It matters not, for what I love is silence and solitude. That's right, that's it. That's precisely it. So he wanted to be invited too. Aw, poor Gundam. I completely forgot this door won't open because Mahiru's body's blocking it. I should go around to the other side. Oh, I can't look that way either, okay.
Now then.
Let's try going inside.
My.
Nagito,
Whoa!
why the hell are you here?
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Kazuichi. Thanks for going easy on me earlier. Thanks to you, I was able to walk away with just mild bruising. You clearly think like an ultimate.
What the heck?
This bastard! You two have arrived at a good time.
Bad news.
I've discovered something very terrible. Not only that, I believe it's nothing like Sonia's, but there's something I noticed too. This is great. Looks like the investigation is reaching its boiling point. Ba-da-ba-da-boo.
Bad news.
Huge news. What's the big news?
See?
Remember that Sunwitch Esper Ito mask that was next to Mahiru's body? The mask the killer used to hide their face.
Listen.
That's not correct. That mask was not just used to hide their face. Then what was it for?
Well?
Sparkling Justice. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer and self-professed ally of justice whose name makes mankind shudder. They wear a hero mask at all times. Supposedly, they are a serial killer who only murders other criminals. Are they trying to say Mahiru is the murderer from that?
That is an order.
Do not look so disappointed, Hajime. You need to be surprised.
Hey,
This sparkling justice character, that's the serial killer you were talking about before, right? It's true that the mask we found is a hero mask, but it is a heroine mask to be precise. Are you telling me that in both Danganronpa games, there is a serial killer? What are the odds of that? And they're both just high school students? Sun Witch Esper Ito is a pretty witch girl. See? A heroine.
Anyway.
So you're saying it's possible that this serial killer is the one who killed Mahiru? Which means there's a serial killer hiding among us. Pretty sure I've seen a twist like this in some video game. This is stupid. Serial killer my butt. The killer just used it to cover their face.
That's weird.
But even so, they sure chose something that stands out. That might be true, but...
However,
although it's easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. Sonia, can you tell me everything you know about this so-called sparkling justice?
as the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
The hell?
Justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
What the heck was that?
Well,
That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase.
what?
An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase?
Do you have a minute?
I read it in a magazine in the library. There's only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article is written in their native language, so I tried translating it.
However,
In the end, that journalist was punished by Sparkling Justice too. No good can come from getting involved with the serial killer. The serial killer might not want to hear that from you. This is all I know about Sparkling Justice. Thanks to the masks, nobody knows their true age or gender, making them a very mysterious individual. Isn't that kind of a stretch, to say that there's a serial killer hiding in our group?
listen.
It does not mean they are in our group. It is possible the serial killer was lurking on this island all along before they decided to murder Mahiru. That's nonsense. That's probably not possible. But that is the only thing I can think of. I mean, no matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. That one of us is capable of committing such a horrible murder. No matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. Oh. Oh, you're so suspicious. Would you chill out? Sonia. I do understand Sonia's feelings, but it's highly unlikely that there's a serial killer hiding on this island. God, my eye's been twitching for like 3 days. Oh, it's so irritating. Mikan, you had something to say too, right? Well, compared to the others, what I have to say isn't that important. So please don't get your hopes up and be disappointed. I get it, get on with it. I tried my best to perform the autopsy, and I was able to find out Mahiru was definitely killed by a blow to the head. She was probably struck from behind by one blow. Based on the scar, the weapon is clearly the metal bat. But every dark cloud has a silver lining, as they say. It looks like Mahiru didn't suffer. What does that mean? There's no doubt that she died instantly. That sounds a little strange. I think I better remember that. And there's another thing I found. I'm sorry I started talking on my own. Were you busy right now? Just tell me. During the autopsy, I discovered this in Mahiru's pocket. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It'd be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Kyoko. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It'd be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. If this letter is real, it would mean Hiyoko met up with Mahiru, right? Plus, Mahiru's estimated time of death was around 3 o'clock, and they met 30 minutes prior. If you think about what that implies, then... I'm starting to get confused. If it's true, what does it mean? What happened between Mahiru and Hiyoko? Hold on. That Hold on. Hiyoko? That name doesn't ring any bells. Who the hell is Hiyoko? I'm so bad with names. Hold on. Let's go to the report card. Let's see. Oh! Hiyoko and Mihiru with suspicion? Suspicious. Wait, I want to read that letter again. Can I do that? Wait, I pushed something that let me view the... Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. Truth bullets. And... here we go. I was gonna tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. What we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? Yes. Okay, now what? Tell me what you know already. Didn't you find out whose footprints those were? Actually, how are you able to find that out? After listening to everyone's story at the airport, I went to a certain place. It's probably better to say I snuck in to everyone's cottages.
Yep.
I told Monokuma I needed access for the investigation, so he simply let me in. That bastard, he did something shady again.
Now then.
But why did I do something like that? Well, I'll explain my reasoning. Nagito squatted down near the entrance to the beach house and began to spread some papers he was holding.
See?
Come on, Hajime, take a look. After all, I went to the trouble of gathering all this. Those footprints. So the reason you snuck inside everyone's cottages was...
Yep.
I wanted to get a sample of everybody's footprints. But unfortunately, Fuyuhiko wouldn't leave his cottage, so I couldn't complete it. Well, I guess it's no big deal. It seems obvious that the footprints belong to this person.
Yep.
Hiyoko Sayoniji. Blah, blah, blah.
Well...
To be honest, the reason I summoned her to the airport was so I could lure her out of her cottage. She shut herself inside her cottage, remember? If she stayed in there, I couldn't sneak in.
Perhaps...
So I figured if I lured her out, she wouldn't be in a hurry to go back to her cottage. You're treating her like a small animal. But it was totally worth it. The footprint I collected there was smaller than anyone else's, and matched the footprints at the beach house. There's no mistake, these are Hiyoko's footprints. And it's not like I was snooping around or anything, but I found something really interesting at her cottage.
See?
I found a lot of these candies inside her room. They're gummy candies that come in 4 different flavors: strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. Looks like she got it from the supermarket. Apparently she really likes this brand of gummies. There should have been other gummy brands, but she only brought home a bunch of these. People are like that sometimes. There are people who will only eat the same brand even if it's just potato chips. What's wrong with that? Well, it's not clear if this relates to the incident, but I thought I should tell you just in case. Coming from this guy, that means it probably greatly relates to the incident.
The time for unparalleled hedonism has come to an end! Come! Now is the time to fight the decisive battle! The hostility of fresh blood, the insanity of a contest of wits! The class trial is finally raising its curtain! So meet up in front of Monokuma Rock! Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
So fast, okay. Looks like it's time. Guess the investigation is over. It's finally starting. The class trial where our hopes and the killer's hope will finally clash. But it's alright. Either way, hope will win in the end.
Alright.
Now then, let's go prove it. What's he so excited about? There's no reason to respond to a guy like that. Anyway, we should start heading over. At the trial field where Monokuma's waiting, I have to make my case there.
There is no escape.
We have no choice but to press forward. Now then, let us go. As we talked among ourselves, we left the beach house and Mihiru's body. Doo-doo. Monokuma Rock. Where is that again? Oh! Oh, nice. Okay. Let's just go in a circle. Oh, I'm gonna level up by the time I get there. Actually, I don't know. What do levels do again? I don't know. Alright, hold up. Before I go in here, that was a bit of a walk. F1, F1. Okay. Let's go to our pet. There it is. Let me go, help me. He's gonna do something crazy to me, I'll be ruined. Ruined?
Why you?
Shut up and stay put, you stubborn little Lolita.
Stop it!
Stop harassing little girls! This is what's going on?
Jeez.
Hyoko is trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. But Hyoko's still trying to run away, so Monokuma's trying to wrap her in a full Nelson.
Damn it!
If you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you a part of this island's food chain.
Unbelievable.
Making me waste my sweet-ass time. But there's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko? That guy, he totally ditched. He totally ditched my appointment. He pisses me off. He's evolving. This isn't even my final form. His anger changed his form. I'm right here. Let's just appreciate that for a moment. Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you. There's nowhere for me to run anyway, so no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? But still.
Bastard!
I'm a Yakuza. Accepting defeat is not an option. Fuyuhiko, what does that mean? It's all good. If the trial heats up, it's all good.
Anyway,
Looks like everyone's here, so let's depart now.
see ya later.
I'll go first and be one step ahead of you guys.
This is bad.
I'm not mentally prepared yet.
Like,
Do you even have to prepare?
Show some spirit.
If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy. Bring out that energy!
This too must be the will.
So it
of
begins.
causality.
The beginning of the end. Let's keep our spirits high so we can one day find that shining hope. That's right, I can only... Moving forward is the only option. Who could be the killer? Let's see. So his sister died. And he was the first one to find out that about the secret file. Little girl Hiyoko planned to meet with Mihiru beforehand because someone's trying to interfere with the plans of meeting. And the person who did set up the meeting in the first place was Sonia. And Sonia happens to know a lot about serial killers who killed Mihiru. Very interesting. But the question would have been, how would Sonia have even known about the killer? He knew about the death, but he probably didn't know who the killer was. Neither would Mihiru, because she doesn't know. Many questions, many questions.
listen.
The truth behind Mihiru's death, sparkling justice may hold the key. That just has to be it. What are you dilly-dallying for? Let's hurry up and go.
Then,
Let's go, there's no reason for us to waste time. Okay, well how do I... Oh.
you're so evil.
No matter how many times I see it, it's such a bad taste. The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste. Somehow I moved my muscles stiff from fear and nerves and awkwardly walked onto the escalator. For some reason my breathing was short and I was eventually struck by a feeling similar to dizziness. The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock. A rumbling sound filled the room and the surrounding space began to fall. As it shook with a clatter, the elevator we were inside continued to drop. Throughout that drop, I was fluctuating between feeling hope and despair, as if my heart was a rotten fruit swelling in the sun before it finally goes, squish! I suddenly stopped breathing. I died. It's really lame when it gets near the end of the game, when there's like, nobody left in the elevator. It's a real sad sight. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. I tried to endure that pressure by firmly standing on my legs. Standing on your legs. You mean just standing. After a while, the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened. And then it stopped altogether. As elevators tend to do. Defeat the boring routine! I've decided to start redecorating. How's it look? Mr. Monokuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it?
Impossible!
It's not like I'd allow you to think otherwise anyway.
That is...
To go to the trouble of doing something this elaborate, what is your true intention?
No.
Nothing really. Essentially, this killing game is just to kill time anyway. To break away from my purpose, that alone is my purpose.
Lie.
A purpose is only going to be a weakness. Those who have purpose are always the weakest ones in the bunch. That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive. And enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts. Here's. It's starting. The class trial is starting. Mahiru, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Unless she herself is the serial killer. Mahiru could be the serial killer. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her is among us? I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Regardless, we need to find the answer. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there's no other way for us to survive. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. And it's been 27 minutes. We're pretty close to 30, which is where I usually end it. And it's going to be a long case. Why don't we end it here, and we'll resume next time. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye!